Hi guys, it's Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology. I am here with my new moon in Sagittarius reading for my water signs. Pardon me while I dig out my chapstick. I meant to do that ahead of time. This is actually my second attempt at this video. I did one last night and with my new webcam and microphone, which I really super appreciate. I love. I'm in my new space in my home. I just got this cool background. I got this nice big table. Shout out to my friend on the other side, Matt Hansen, who I just years ago, this was his table. It came into my possession. He just told me to keep it, and I love it. It's the greatest table in the world. It's just great big. It's wood. It carries this amazing energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I have room to like wash my decks. Washing is when you take it and spread it out everywhere and just kind of like gather it all up. Okay. So I love this new setup. Okay. I got this camera. I got this microphone. Okay. And I hooked it up to my like super old computer and like it didn't have enough memory or something like that, so the whole thing got goofed. Anyway, here I am. We're giving it a second to try. I actually have been kind of like sitting around preparing, trying to get my body right for this reading, because I've been having just like all sorts of really weird symptoms, like itchy eyes and itchy nose, and I took my allergy meds and I'm just kind of waiting for them to go away, and it's not happening. So apologies in advance for all of my crazy, weird itchiness that I'm experiencing. It is unfortunately a side effect of channeling spirits sometimes. It's weird. Anyways, I got my lips taken care of. I got my water. I got all my things around me. I am ready to go. Thank you guys for being here. Everything is timestamped below, just like all of my videos. If you want to go ahead and skip your sign, I do want to say thank you so much for all your support, guys. It means a lot to me that I've got people who watch these videos on a pretty regular basis. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to surf through my playlists and my videos. All my messages are pretty timeless. Like there's always a date to them. Okay, like for instance, these new moon readings are actually good for the 2 weeks between the new moon and the full moon. Then I'll get you a new full moon reading for the next 2 week period. Okay, but if you're new here, thank you. Please go ahead and subscribe and like. Please like my videos. I really like you guys. I like it when you like them. Just because it's not just feeding my ego, but in the YouTube world, likes make a difference. Okay, so if I want to build this up to be the kind of platform that I'm hoping it is evolving to be, then that is how you guys can show your support for that mission. Thank you so much. All the information you need to book me for a personal reading, private reading, is below. I do those live. We can do those online or in person, of course, if you're local. And then I have some different rates for video readings. If you just want me to respond to a question, video record it, and get it to you, that is also an option. Let's talk real quick about the new moon energy in Sagittarius. There's a lot going on in this several days, okay? I don't know why the hangman popped out to me, but it's usually means that we're being urged to just kind of let go of things. Like we can't control things right now, okay? Like we're just kind of like, just ride the wave, please, okay? Just ride the wave. There's a wave coming. It's in effect right now. Today is Sunday, the 24th, and so Venus, let me actually, listen, I'm not recording on my phone. I can look up my planetary positions here. All right. Yeah, Venus and Jupiter are currently conjunct one another, so they're lined up together in Sagittarius in the same spot as the center of the Milky Way galaxy, okay? Like if you want to stare out into the sky towards the center of the Milky Way galaxy, that's where you're going to see those two planets, okay? So if you can see them in the sky tonight, get an app like Star Walk if you're interested in updates on when you can visually see planets in conjunction. It's kind of cool. All right. Also, but anyways, nonetheless, I made a video about that conjunction, Jupiter and Venus. Check it out. There's another really important aspect going on right now. An aspect, of course, just the relationship between the planets in the sky right now. Mars has moved into Scorpio, which is a water sign, of course. And Mars is one of the planetary rulers of Scorpio. So it's pretty powerful in that sign. It definitely is ready to face any remaining transformations head on. Okay. And it's in opposition today. Ooh, almost exact opposition right now. Ooh. To Uranus and Taurus. Okay, Uranus does not like to be bound. It does not like to be labeled or restricted or anything like that. So if anything, we've been going through all these transformations, ready to start new beginnings. The universe really wants us to do that and wants us to let go and kind of just ride the wave of the things that are flowing out of our lives and the things that are flowing into it right now. All right. The thing with Mars and Uranus, that opposition can be a little bit of a catalyst. Okay. Uranus aspects for some reason always remind me of the Tarot card in tarot, which is actually represents the planet Mars. Okay, just the idea of these dramatic shifts in perspectives are totally possible during a transit like that. Okay, so it could be a real catalyst to leaving some of the things behind that we've been needing to leave behind in order to make our new start forward. Okay, so I think that's all the things I wanted to say about that. It's all the messages I'm getting right now. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling up for my Cancers. Last night, the video I did, I followed the pattern that I'd done with Earth and Fire, and I started with the oldest of the signs and moved backwards. And for some reason, like, it just didn't flow that great. Okay, so the messages I'm getting is to stick to the pattern. Go Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, so that's what I'm doing now. Cancers, how are you? I don't have a specific question for this reading. I'm just going to go ahead and see what the cards have for us. I am using Morgan, which is my Morgan Greer deck that I purchased in 1999. So she's my homegirl. All right. I am calling now upon divine spirits of love and light, ancestors, allies, and guides. Thank you so much for all that you do to guide and protect us. Blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you do for us. Okay. Can you please help me to channel a message, a clear and concise message for my Cancer viewers today for the new moon in Sagittarius and the period leading up to a full moon in Gemini on December 12th. Okay. It's actually going to be Thursday the 12th, so there's a Friday the 13th that's going to go down while the moon is in Gemini, and I'm excited about that. Okay. Wow. Okay, they're asking me to arrange it like this. Yeah, okay. All right, all right. This is weird. Why do I feel like this is so similar to the message that I had for some reason this feels really similar to the message I have for Scorpios last night. Just because we have the Ace of Swords reverse coming right out. But I also have another ace on the table. It's the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I feel like that is pointing. It's a recent past energy, a very recent past energy. Okay, there was some sort of new potential that came up in the way of love and feelings. Okay. But I want more information on it because we've got the Emperor reverse. I'll show them to you in a second. Okay. Can I get some clarification on the Ace of Cups, please? Wow. Wow. Okay. And then can I get some info on the Emperor reversed? We've got two. Okay. Okay. All right. So this definitely was an opportunity for love that came along, and I feel like this, for some reason, I'm getting a really strong sense that it might have been with like the male or the masculine was some sort of earth sign, okay? Because I have the King of Pentacles, all right? These came up the Chariot and the King of Pentacles came up with the Ace of Cups. Alrighty. So it was new opportunity in love that made you excited. Like you were ready to charge forward towards this. This King of Pentacles represents some stability, maybe some commitment, but definitely somebody who's going to be very loyal, somebody who wants something to last. Okay. So you're heading straight towards... I have to stop, you guys, because now I'm starting to get memories of the messages that I had for you guys last night. Okay. I'm getting them mixed up with Pisces and Scorpio. Pisces had a message about like two people being on different, wanting to go at different paces in a relationship. Anyways, okay. But for some reason, there was something about this situation. Somebody was either trying too hard or not trying at all. Okay. The Emperor reverse can show up when you're trying to control a situation. You're trying to control the outcome of something. All right. But also, for some reason, I get this energy that like, it was somebody was like, well, I don't think it's going to work out unless it works out in exactly this way. Okay. So one of the two parties involved was just being extremely rigid. They might have been excited about the potential of this, but they were just being extremely rigid, okay? And I feel like they did do their best to try to come clean about that and move on their way. So we have the Five of Swords reversed, which means like just coming out saying, yo, it's not about you. Don't take it personally, okay? But I've got to ramble on, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing that song. All right. So... the second pair of cards that we had come out from my first deck was the Knight of Swords reverse and the Ace of Swords reverse. And I would really like some more information on those cards, please. Well, we've got them standing upright in the deck right now. Okay. I think this was something that had you hung up for a while. All right. But you're ready for a new journey. You're ready for a new journey with somebody who can give you back what it is that you're trying to give to them. Okay. So, an equal exchange. Okay. Somebody who's not so rigid. Somebody who's more free with their giving, if that makes sense. Okay. I got itchy eye. Because that last person I feel was just like so very, yeah, just really, really rigid. Okay. They weren't making the room for this to be able to grow in their lives. All right. And it had you hung up for a minute. Okay. Because there was a lot of confusion. I feel like some of you guys just felt like this was a really, really great connection. Why is this not working out? But you have to realize like everybody's on their own path. Sometimes you meet somebody who would be great for your path, but you're just not. No, it's not about you, but for whatever reason, that is not great for them on their path at this time, or they're just not ready for it, okay? But you're thinking about what you can learn from this situation, okay? This is the Seven of Pentacles. Let me get my awesome cup. It's that quote from Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth. I love that one. All right. And then what? Yay. I like that. Give me a little more info. Where is our Cancer at now? Where is our Cancer at now? Where are they headed? Wow. Okay, you guys. We got double confirmation on the table. This Emperor showed up again, okay? This might be a, hold on a second. Okay, the story that I'm getting here is that y'all had it in your mind that you had done something wrong here. And I think you're just now coming to the clarity that it was this person. It was this other person, the way that they were acting, they were over managing their life, if that makes sense. They weren't going with the flow. You were so ready for that flow, okay? The Ace of Cups, you got water flowing everywhere. The Chariot, you got the wind flowing through his hair, okay? So you were super ready to go, and that other person was just like, not trying to go, not trying to do anything. Okay? And you're coming to this realization. And now you have hope. Now you have hope. Okay? You have this sense of renewal, this sense that you can move forward, that you're going to find what it is that you're looking for, somebody that's able to reciprocate. I'm going to go back to Morgan. Ooh, got the Judgment card on the bottom. And the Strength card turned itself upright. It was on the bottom of the deck, but it was reversed, and I didn't want to mention it. So let me get a couple more. Tell me about this star, please. I like this star. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so you're coming out as the Empress now, Cancer. Okay, and the Empress is somebody who is ready to grow. Okay, she's got all of her basic needs met. All right, she is. We got more water flowing in the background. She's ready to let things flow. Okay, I really hate the ring light on this, but I want to let you guys get a good view of these. Okay, because then it shows up on my eyeball. Look. Okay, anyways, I just want to make sure you guys can get a good view of the Empress. Okay, because color is very important in the Morgan Greer deck. It's funny because my other deck I have is black and white. Y'all just putting things down that seem too much right now. You're like, I'm not trifling with any of that anymore because I'm ready to grow. Okay, we have the Strength, we have the Empress, and we have the Star card. This is you. We got the Fool. You're ready to go. You're not trifling with these stale hoes anymore. Pardon my language, but that's what's coming to me. Exactly that language right now. Okay, just not trifling with it anymore. Because you know you're better than that. All right, you're the Empress. This is the divine feminine, upright, ready for an emperor to come along. This homie here, he's the emperor reversed twice. He's not an upright emperor. He has the potential to be a divine masculine, okay? Because I do feel like that represents the masculine figure in the relationship, okay? You are receptive and you are ready. And this person was not trying to conquer that. Okay, because that's what the Emperor does. He'll conquer something, he'll rule over it. All right, but this person, it didn't work out, and you know that you know, but you deserve better than that. Okay, it's not about you. It took you some time to realize that, but it's not about you. You didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing. I'm going to turn that down again. Oh. There's nothing wrong with you, and you didn't do anything wrong in this situation. This is just a matter of two paths not coming together. It could be an issue of timing, and if it comes back around, let it, I think. But here's the thing, you're going and that person's not. So what are the chances that they're going to end up in the same place that you are anytime in the future? It's possible. People grow at different rates, okay? But I think that you know in your heart, Cancer, that it's time that you are growing, that can't be stopped. You're not trying to hold that back. To meet up with somebody else who's like on a lower level in the video game that you're playing, okay? The video game of life, okay? You know that you're leveling up and you're going to find somebody new at your new level. Okay, it's not about being above or below anybody else. It's just a matter of like the vibration that you're resonating. Okay, if you're growing and creating and loving, which are all the things that the Empress does, this You need somebody doing that too, okay? All right, Cancers, I love you. I love you. You're going to be great, okay? Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios, I want to talk to you about the reading I did for you last night, okay? Because it was some, I want to say all the bad words today, and I'm trying to be good. It was some really fucky energy. It was bad energy. It was energy I hated. It was energy that got me in my empathic place, okay? So I'm primarily clear cognizant. I just get these downloads. The information shows up on the screen, if you will. But this is a situation that a feeling came over me, a sensation came over me, okay? So some of you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and try to summarize that reading the best I can, and then hopefully we'll get a new one on the table today, all right? But Scorpio, some of you guys have made the decision to cut off contact with somebody because it was just, they were untrustworthy. There was so much stress involved. It was not, they were not good for you in your life, and you cut them out. And that was the right thing to do. Some of you guys actually had something new come along, like a new relationship, even just a new friendship, but some sort of new connection that helped you to just leave that other thing in the past. Okay. The problem is that person, oh, I get the hiccups now. Here's the sensation that I got that I hated. Okay, that I associate with the other person, the person that you decide to cut off, okay? Sometimes there's some people who are going to treat you just the way they're going to treat you. It's not about you. It's just that's how they treat people, and it's not very cool. And you might give them the benefit of the doubt and go along with it and allow yourself to be treated that way for some point in time, okay? But then you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. And that person feels like you have taken something from them, okay? It's a shitty feeling. I hate that feeling. But you're doing the right thing by walking away from this person, okay? And you're encouraged to keep your people around you. Keep your people up to date. If this person is giving you creepy vibes, or if you feel like they're infringing on any of your logical boundaries, okay? Or any of your communicated boundaries, okay? Just make sure your friends are in the know, okay? Because they're going to be able to watch your back at times when you cannot, okay? Everything's going to be okay. There's this nasty energy following you around, and I don't like it. Of course, it's not for all of you guys, but it was an important message that had to get out, okay? And that came last night in the reading that I tried to do for you guys that did not properly save. So, all right, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's do this. One more shuffle here from the Morgan deck. 2, we'll do 3. All right, boo-boo, we got you. I have orca whale sounds going on in the background, and I really like it. It feels really safe. Okay, sacral chakra. This is a very, how do I say this? I don't even know. This is the same card. This Ten of Swords reverse was the same card that came out in your reading last night. Just facts, okay? Taking knives out of your back, all right? Yeah, for some reason, there's something about these 3 cards on the table. It feels very immature, okay? In other words, this is talking about a situation that has not developed for long. It's not very highly developed, and it just did not get an opportunity to develop before it was shut down. This is where am I at? Boop, 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 boop. This is the card that makes me feel like things have been shut down, okay? There was something going on that was not good for you. This is not all that glitters is gold energy, okay? Something that you were attracted to. It looked shiny, it looked pretty. You went to go pick it up, and ew, you made the realization that this is not something that you want in your life. Ew. I wrote this dorky little poem. There's a penny on the ground and it might be good luck, but it can be someone else's because it's dirty as fuck. Okay. All right. Pardon my language again. All right. It is a really shiny penny. I wrote a poem about an actual penny. Okay. Well, actually, I just said it. The words came out of my mouth, and I'm like, that rhymes. I have to write it down. Okay. So you saw a shiny penny, and you went to go pick it up, and then you were like, ew, no, I don't. I don't want that. I'm gonna leave that penny on the ground. Okay. This penny would be more of a drain on you than it would be of value. Okay. Scorpios, that's the energy that I'm getting there. We have another Page of Swords. So I feel like this realization might have come to you in a message from somebody else. Or you maybe just made a discovery. You know how that is. You're creeping around, digging up info, and you find something that made you realize, no, these ships are not coming in. Bring the ships back. Nope. Not setting out on this voyage, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to do it. Okay. Can you show me more information about the Page of Swords, please? Thank you. King of Pentacles coming up again. All right. So, yeah, you don't want this. You don't want that penny. Put it down. It's too heavy. It's really heavy. It's stressful. It's nonsense. It's probably a player. Okay. This is somebody, I feel like this is relationship related now. Okay. And, or a job. It could be a job. It could just be somebody. It could be any connection, to tell you the truth. It could be a friendship or anything. But this is somebody who looked to you initially like they were very stable, very mature, very grounded. Somebody who really had their stuff together and had a lot to offer you. Okay? That's how this person appears. Okay? That's very interesting. Okay, I didn't know what this card was telling me in this position. And so I got a message that I've never associated with this card. Okay, these two wands are your two energies when you're together. And when you guys were together, this person was never their authentic self. Okay, they seem very, very stable, and they seem like they might want to offer you some vision of stability, but they're more like a player energy, okay? More like somebody who kind of runs from place to place. He doesn't really settle on any one thing enough to improve it, okay? This is somebody, wow, that's very, okay, we're getting real detailed. I'm going to do my best to explain this, okay? This is somebody who, they've had their hands in a lot of things, right? And so it looks like they've been successful because these things have turned out to be successful, okay? However, this person's real MO, their way of operating in the world, is that they imagine like a bumblebee that jumps from flower to flower to flower. And if it's not just like immediately profitable for this person, they jump on the train right at the time that something's blowing up. Okay, so it looks like they were a part of building that success, but they aren't. They just show up at the time when when it's time to celebrate the success. Okay, so this person goes from project to project to project, and if it's not just like ready to blow up right now, they're off onto the next thing. If it requires their patience and their work and their investment, they're off to the next thing until they land something and like, oh look, it's doing great, I had a hand in it. And they didn't. Okay, they are avoiding responsibility as much as possible, but I think that you know this, and that's why, yeah, you got this strength. You're just like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and the Five of Pentacles shows me that you've just shut this out. Ooh, Okay, Lover's card here is choice. You've just made the choice to move on from this. Okay? You made the choice to move forward. You might have had somebody else in the picture that became an option. Ooh, yep. This is it. You knew that this was a road. I'm still getting used to like how to hold these things. Okay. You knew that this was sort of like a road to catastrophe and you bailed. This is the Tower reversed. When the Tower shows up reversed, oftentimes it indicates that you dodged a bullet. Okay. So this is the energy that I believe is playing out in this 2-week period of time. That's too many, but I would like a few, please. Could I just have a few? Yeah, I got the Death card and the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely ready to let this thing go. Chariot again, you're moving forward. You have your eye on a prize. What prize? What prize? Where's the Chariot headed? Not backwards. Wow, not backwards. Oh, snap. We got the Empress again. Wow. There's just too many cards. Lovers is here. This is a choice again. This time it was a choice to move away from something that was just a little too murky, a little too hidden in the moonlight. Okay. I don't even know if you really got like honest confirmation that this person did you wrong, but you found out that they're much different than the person that they present themselves to be. Okay. Yeah. So what you're doing here, this is Cancer got this. Cancer got this Empress at the end of the reading, and it's really, really great. I keep hearing the phrase glow up just because I know that that's a thing that's on social media a lot right now. Okay. But like, she's going through her own little glow up, and she's like, I don't need that homie. That's full of lies. Lies, lies, lies. He tries really hard to control other people's perception of him. And it might be a female. Okay, these energies can always be swapped. Masculine and feminine doesn't even mean male and female. It just means the assertive and the receptive energies. Okay. We have the Lovers card twice. Okay. You're going to go back in to yourself and reiterate what it is that you truly desire in order to make you happy. Okay. So that's what this card is right now. Or these two cards. This is a process of you going back to your little light, your own little light in the thing, in the lantern. All right. You're going back to your own little light to remind yourself of what you require in order to be happy truly. Okay. And also, what are some ways that you can... Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are like, well, how can I avoid going down this path again? But you didn't go down the path. You figured it out. You dodged the bullet. All right. Sometimes you just got to be wise. You just got to know and trust yourself. Trust your own intuition, trust your own reactions, because you're doing a really good job, I think, of holding your ground going forward with this person. You don't want this person. You know this person, and that characteristic, whatever it is, the behaviors, that's not what you want in your life. And you're moving forward. Okay? And I'm proud of you. All right? Good job, Scorpios. Okay? Good job, Scorpios. Okay, good job. We just got another King reversed. Okay, I don't like this person's energy, but I think that you're definitely breaking away from it. Okay, but I will tell you, the King of Pentacles in this spread, the King of Pentacles is representing the other person. That's the same card that came out last night to represent this person that was not trying to let you go. Okay, so just be mindful. All right, you're doing the right thing. The more you focus on your path and moving forward, the harder it's going to be for them to catch you anyways. Okay, like you're going to like not even be on the same level as them. Bye. Can't catch me up here. I evolved. All right. That is my reading for you, Scorpios. Let's talk to what you doing, my Pisces. I got cards trying to flip out, but I'm not ready for you. Okay, so you guys have a hard time leaving some behind, Pisces. Information is coming, or a realization is coming that's going to let it go. Because you realize that it's not what makes you happy. A lot of us are doing that. That's kind of the beauty of what this season is all about. I think some people like look at the Venus-Jupiter conjunction, and I mean, I know I kind of presented it this way in my video as like, oh yay, like here come love and money and blessings just like raining down from the heavens. And no, it's not about that so much as like the ability to completely realign your values and what is important to you. That's the blessing. That's the blessing. Okay? As you realize that some of the things you've been settling for, you deserve much better, boo-boos. You deserve so much better. Okay? So Pisces, the message that I got for you last night, death card keeps showing up on the bottom of the deck. Just, that's an aside. The message I got for you last night was about like a promising new connection, but these two people were moving at different paces. Or was that the one? No, the Pisces reading was about a stalemate right now. There's no communication going on between you and another person. But don't worry. Just keep doing what you're doing you. And if it needs to be revisited in the future, the universe is going to bring it back around for you. Okay? That's what they're saying. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. Remember I said the death card would not leave me alone? Now it's on the bottom of the deck reversed. So let's see what Spirit says for my Pisces. What message would you like me to deliver today? Well, that's not a bad start. We got Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups sits off to the side because he didn't really flip. He was just on top of it. He was the only card on top of the two that flipped. Okay, yeah. You're understanding. Wow, that's a beautiful message. Okay, Pisces, zoom. Like, boom, your message is here. I don't have to contemplate it or anything like that, okay? You guys are beginning to understand your worth, what you are worth, okay? And that your happiness is not just about finding somebody to make you happy. You know that you have a lot to offer, okay? And you're so excited because now you know that like A, you don't need someone, and B, when that someone comes along, you're going to be standing there in your value, knowing what you're worth, okay? And that's going to be, you're excited about that prospect, okay? You're really excited about that prospect. Being able to stand in your own value. Divine Spirits and Love and Light, can you show me more about this Nine of Cups card that we have on the table? The Four of Cups over here is you no longer accepting things that don't hold you at your own value. Okay, you get to set the rate of exchange. This is true for everybody. You get to set the rate of exchange in relationships. Okay, you can say to somebody, no, in order for me to give you this, here's what I need to receive. You can say that. Okay, and it's called boundaries. It's definitely like, it's not a terrible thing. Okay, it is just teaching people how to treat you. Okay, somebody wants to walk all over you, and you let them, you've just taught them your value. Somebody wants to walk all over you and you don't let them, you just taught them your value. That's how it goes. That's too many. I'll take top three. All right. Some of you guys have turned your mind towards something in the past that did not work out. It did not end victoriously. It's it's a baby pentacle. It's a page of pentacles, okay? So it wasn't something that even had a tremendous amount of time to develop. Okay. You or the other person was being very stubborn at the time. Okay. Feeling a little bit of the same energy that I got, was it today with Cancers, that it's like you're looking back on a relationship and feeling like trying to identify what did you do wrong in this scenario, and I think you're coming to the more realizations about what that other person did that was not in alignment with what you need. Okay. Over and over and over again, the major message that I feel resonating is it's just that thing when we really feel like something is for us, we love it, we want it, we desire it, and therefore we'll ignore the ways in which it's not for us. And now the ways in which those things are not for us, they're not good for us, they're not going to pay off in the long run, they're not in alignment with our true selves and our vision of ourselves, those things are being exposed so that we can shake them away and move forward towards that which is truly in alignment with who we are. Okay. Yeah. This is an opportunity to sit with your intuition, sit with your feelings, and just understand that when you give your own feelings validation, you don't have to worry anymore. You don't have this anxiety. You've released yourself from this anxiety because you realize your feelings are valid. Okay. Your feelings are super valid in this situation. They're not wrong. You can look back at these things that didn't work out in the past and say, you know what I liked about that? This. I'm going to pull this one thing that I liked about it out, and I'm going to keep my mind set on that. Okay. Like for instance, I really liked that relationship because he cooked for me. That's just an example. Okay. So instead of getting hung up on the one dude who has ever cooked for you, just be like, I need to do is going to cook for me, and you move forward with that, and you'll find another one. Okay, but one who doesn't put you through all the bullshit that the one dude that cooked for you did. Does that make sense? Okay, like that's what the universe is trying to get us to pay attention to. Is sometimes we get hung up on something because of its benefits, its advantages. We pay attention to the things that we like about it, and we will turn a blind eye to the ways in which it's not really even good for us. Okay, so that's what the universe is trying to shine a light on right now, are the ways in which those things are not good for us. Okay, there's a lot of good healing, a lot of you coming out of some tension and heartache. Okay, the Two of Swords is reversed here, the Three of Swords is reversed here, the Nine of